I feel like in the release version, like we should probably just cut out to here, because right here I feel like we're gonna be good for the here and out.
Okay, I mean that's fair.
So we're gonna go. We don't have to do like a full introduction, but this is episode 17. We have Trish here. She's a fashion photographer. We have Nate here. He is the guy in charge of Onsight along with Mondo. People know him on Instagram, I think, as Mondo Spaghetti. And then we have Ray here from Kreto. And let's just go back into it. So Ray, a second ago you were talking about the last event you just did, which was with product on what was it, Earth Day?
Yeah, it was Earth Day.
You want to tell the people how it came about, because it's a very interesting story, very quick. Like it was just opportunities.
Oh, yeah, man. So I did a Many Worlds event. If anybody knows, it's like a sneaker boutique downtown Phoenix. They specialize in cleaning shoes. So I did that, and the next day after that, I did the Soto Market, which was with Chewy JX. I was running on like 2 hours of sleep, nothing, and I was selling planters, meeting new people. And then that's when he asked me if I wanted to come back and do an Earth Day installation with him. And in my head, I thought it was just gonna be a bunch of other people, just like another market. And then we actually ended up meeting together, and he's like, "Nah, bro, I just want to do it with you." And I was like, "Oh shit!" And like Earth Day ended up being like 2 weeks away, and I was like, "Am I gonna have everything ready? Am I gonna have everything planned?" And I just bit the bullet and I say, "Just do it. It's a good opportunity." So he met up and like we hashed everything out. He wanted to do like a little mural painting. I don't know if you guys saw that on Instagram, but it's like a brown wall and it has like the earth on it. He had his homegirl do it, and we had some like astroturf on the ground, some grass. We're also selling vintage T-shirts, totes, and a customized planter, which I used natural dyes to make it like this real interesting brown color. And yeah, man, it was a really good time. I met Anissa there, which is JX's girl. She sells like sages, eucalyptus, and things like that. And like the three of us, I felt like went hand in hand. We complemented each other in terms of the products that we sell.
It honestly all fits perfectly for Earth Day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn.
Definitely. Yeah, we had a good time, man. Even Nate showed up. We were just there like playing Uno, Jenga, and
it was a good vibe for sure. Definitely good vibe, man.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, I can't wait to be back in Phoenix.
Who's the Uno champion?
I'm gonna say me, bro, honestly. And you know how like in Uno, there's like house rules and shit? I even won with their own rules.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Like no stacking, no duplicate cards, anything like that. It was just like straight up.
No stacking of any sort?
Yeah, no stacking of any sort.
Ooh,
that's boring.
Yeah, how you supposed to be like, how you supposed to gang up on the little kids,
Hey, that's how they wanted to play. So I was like, I'm all for it. Let's do it. I'll win either way.
Yeah, I feel it. It's like Uno and beer pong, like house rules are like the biggest things in those two. And I'm just like, man, why can't we just all agree on some shit so I can know what's happening?
Yeah, for real.
But what's next for you guys?
For us, we're gonna do well, right now I announced on my Instagram, I do a lot of collaborations. I'm doing a collaboration right now with Joshua Castaneda. He's a Phoenix-based artist here, and we're looking to drop some custom planters this Friday.
Damn, this Friday? So, okay.
That's crazy. That's so exciting.
What's the date on Friday? Today is what, the 2nd?
Exciting. Yeah, May 8th. Oh, May 7th, actually.
May 7th. Fire.
Yeah.
Where are you guys having an event?
It's just gonna be a website only drop. It's gonna be really cool.
Are you able to mail? You able to mail out your like planters and stuff? Like, what's shipping on that? Like, the weight's got to be crazy, right?
My planters aren't that heavy. They're about like 3 pounds. So roughly, if I use like ground shipping, it comes out to like $6. but priority shipping on those is only like about like $8.50.
Okay, that's not as
And
bad as I thought.
Yeah, if you're in Phoenix, it gets to you like literally the next day.
Damn, fire.
Mhm.
New domain secured, right, Ray?
I don't know. We
What?
talked about it briefly. I didn't secure it yet.
I definitely bought it already.
You bought it?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's just letting you know.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
You eating chicken nuggets right now, dog?
Hey, mind your business, bro.
No. Let's talk about chicken right now. Like, does everybody here eat meat?
Yes. Big
Yes.
fat yes.
Heavily.
Nathan, you don't eat meat?
Nah,
Oh,
yeah.
I was like, I don't know, bro. You're gonna have to
My
convince
brother
me of
thinks
some
he's
shit right
vegan.
now. So where's what's the best chicken? Like,
Bro, I tell you, don't go to Cane's, bro. I will
don't.
tell you that.
I fucking
Why?
hate you.
What's your beef with Cane's?
All right, man. So the lines are always gonna be long, right? Like that's guaranteed. And
Mhm.
then the chicken has no flavor, bro. Like, and that's not just me being like,
But you're gonna
whatever.
I guess you're going to Cane's for the sauce. In all reality, I'll be real. The chicken's not top tier, but the sauce is S tier. That's like best.
See, that's what they say, but I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't know, man. I can't get down with that chicken, bro. I gotta go to fries, bro.
Some fries, chicken strips, bro. Those have been sitting there for like 4 hours.
Yo, that fried chicken, yeah, man.
With the potato wedges are fire though.
You be eating in a food court too, huh?
All right, so if it's not Cane's, then what's the top? Where are you going? Are you really going fries? Is that your number one pick?
No, bro. If I want chicken strips,
Yeah. Or chicken nuggets, I guess. Like whatever kind of chicken you want.
I mean, Chick-fil-A's always bomb, bro.
Okay. I just
You
feel like
guys need to try Monroe's chicken.
Yeah, for real.
I've heard of it.
there's one right on like 32nd
So good.
and like Indian School or Thomas, I think. It's like hot chicken,
At
right?
this point, I like it better than Lolo's.
Damn.
For real.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm gonna have to pull up.
They're putting something in that chicken. I don't know what it is, but I keep coming back.
Hey, we got legal weed now, you know? They be mixing that shit in the butter.
Some dry rub.
Lemon pepper wet. That's how you know you get the good.
All right, I'm gonna have to go long longs just because there's certain ones that just do the crispiness of the wings are just right. Like I don't like when they're like the skin's kind of soft. You know what I mean? Like what is this?
That's Cane's, bro. Like the skin's always.
You
soft, bro.
got to eat that shit right away in your car, bro. That's how you get the most out of Cane's.
The fries are always soggy, man.
Bro, that's true. The fries could go for another like 5 seconds.
It's because they're so busy, dude. They just be pulling that shit out premature.
Y'all picky.
I love Cane's, dude. Cane's is my shit, but I can see how other people see it. I think it's just the sauce that I like. I really love.
I mean, the bread's good.
That's true.
Their bread is pretty bomb. I'll give them that.
Don't give me that coleslaw, though, man.
Send that shit back.
That's it,
Yeah,
man.
get that. You just sub it out, yeah, for the extra bread.
And then when you do that, you get coleslaw, though. That's the thing. You don't want to go back in line.
You gotta order it that way, bro. Right at the thing. They'll do it.
Oh, bro. Yeah. I got beef with Cane's, man.
Yeah, I can tell. I've never met somebody with such disdain for Cane's.
You asked him what his favorite chicken was, and he's like,
it just ain't Cane's.
Not Cane's, that's for sure.
I love it.
What about burgers?
I'm not like a huge burger fan, but I like Five Guys or like Smash Burger. I like probably my favorite's one of those. But Five Guys with the bag of fries, that shit just hits, dude. That shit is so good.
Dude, just buy the fries, man. I think the fries is like a pound and a half of potato.
Yeah. I work with this guy who says that he grew up in the town that the potatoes come from because they're like contracted from that town, and it's always been that way. And he always hypes it up. He loves going there and get their potatoes.
That's my hometown, bro.
Tastes like home.
He's repping his set.
Oh yeah, you have to.
All right, so we talked about Ray in his past and shit right now, just what some of the events that he was working on and what he has next. Trish, you dropped. I saw Now, what is it, the Now and Never shop?
Now or never.
Yeah, just dropped some photos that you did. Was that like recent stuff or like?
Yeah, I actually shot the products like this Sunday.
Like today?
No, last Sunday.
Okay.
Like, damn, I'm a fast editor at that point.
I know, that turnaround time.
Oh,
Shit. What's
I like occasionally work.
Sorry, you can go. You can go.
I just occasionally work with them whenever they need.
What's Lost Boys Found Girls?
Oh, that's like my home shop. It's pretty much my studio. Like, so the owner is Hunter, and then Santi, and then there's another person, but they're located in Mill. It's like underneath Nowadays. I don't know if you guys know Nowadays. It's like a printing shop.
They're fire. They're dope. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good people. So it's like Lost Boys is like a hypebeast store / photography studio. I'm their in-house photographer. That's
okay.
yeah.
So is most of this work like on their page from you, like the graphic design and stuff, or?
No, the graphic design is mostly Hunter and his team. So aside from like I just do the photography pretty much.
Dang. I see this one from Everybody Hurts. Was that you?
Everybody. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've been listening to them since we had Perry on. Was that last week?
Wait, you're the person who shot the
Yeah.
Josh video, right? Like Josh and Perry's collaboration.
The John. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember them because Perry kind of like went into that video a little bit and talked about how it got done and how like you were the one who kind of shot everything to make that happen.
Oh, he was on here?
Yeah.
Isaiah? Oh
Yeah,
yeah. They kind of just pull me into like random projects, and I'm just like, yeah, cool, yeah, let's do this.
That's the best attitude to have, being a yes person.
Yeah. I sometimes.
Especially with Isaiah, I feel like he always does so much. Like anytime you can get involved, it's like you just got to jump at the chance, because if it's not you, like somebody else is definitely going to be down, because his stuff's so good.
Yeah. I'm like, they treat me like their sister.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, they're just hard on me.
Oh, I feel you. I think when it comes to like,
You gotta get this done.
yeah, the work and the craft, Isaiah's probably like really hard on himself too, and like just everybody involved, he's probably like really meticulous. And you can tell like with the way anything comes out, like it pays off in the end. Like if you were to go look at, I don't know if you like, everybody knows who Michael Jordan is. Like that dude was probably scrutinizing the shit out of his teammates. Like, yo, you're just not bringing it right.
Talking shit too.
Yeah, but in the end, it got everybody what they needed to get. Some rings.
How many
You know
rings?
what cost?
I don't know. Do you think any of them are worse off than when Mike got there?
Mental abuse. They're crying inside.
Yeah, I would feel like. Yeah, I guess unless you're going through it, there's no way to know if it's worth it. On the outside looking in, it looks like it's worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
6
I
rings,
think so too.
mansions, money.
Do you think they get Jordans for free?
Hell no, they pay for those.
Yeah.
Full price, resale price.
I, bro, the resale game and sneakers is like the craziest thing ever to me. Like,
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
it's literally like Pokemon cards for adults.
For real.
Like, some people will wear the shoes for sure, but a lot of people don't, right? Like, they're
It's for show.
yeah, purely like collector's items and shit. And like, I don't know, man, that's a lot of money. I guess it's an
Bro, I
investment.
wear everything I got. Wear, bro. You got to.
Yeah, same. So like, how can I justify spending $500 on some shit I'm gonna routinely put on dirt and pavement over and over?
You just gotta hit, bro. You gotta get lucky and hit for retail.
I guess that's true. I gotta get
Yeah,
those
bots.
bots. Yeah.
You gotta get into the Discord channels with the bots.
Yeah.
I recently I saw a TikTok. You know the new Nikes that are coming out that are you don't have to lace them up and use your hands. You just put your feet in them. And I guess
It's for like disabled.
yeah, for disabled people. And there's a disabled guy that made a TikTok and is like saying that like I can't even get hands on these because they're so limited. And like the only way I can possibly buy these sneakers is if I pay more than $500 for them. And like, so are they really like accessible for me? Are they really for me? Damn.
Damn, I mean, that's the US, bro. That's capitalism at its worst. Same thing with like medicine and shit, dude. Like, is it really for those people, or is it just for people to make money?
For real.
Did Nike really give a fuck about that? I don't know.
Maybe the designer got inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised it wasn't a thing already, to be honest. It's so simple.
It is.
Such a simple little design.
Skechers kind of like, I know my grandparents wear Skechers, bro. Like, it's the most comfortable for them.
When I was little,
Wait,
Skechers were
do
the
they have
shit,
Skechers?
bro.
Yeah, it's like easy slip on. You know, like my grandpa, he can't like put his own shoes on, but he can slide his feet in there, bro. Like,
That shit's perfect, dude.
yeah.
Damn, bro.
Shout out Skechers.
I kind of already want some of those shoes, bro. I don't really tie my shoes. I tie them like once when I first get them. Tie that shit real tight, and then I just slip my shit on every time now. It's not like I'm hooping up or anything. I'm not gonna twist an ankle. Just walking around.
Hey, them shape ups though. You think they really get in shape?
Hey, that's how you got that booty, huh, Ray?
Nah.
Hey, how about those toe shoes, though, man?
Oh, like the barefoot
Which one?
ones where your toes be like they
Yeah.
like be going in. They look like water socks almost, but
Yeah, like frog feet kind of.
I don't know, dude. It kind of weirds me out. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of weird with toes, anyways.
For real?
Like, unless they be looking good, bro. Yeah, that shit weirds me out. Toes are
Damn,
weird,
you're
bro.
wrong.
The first time I heard that.
You've never heard of people that are weirded out by feet? That are
I've
like,
heard of people having fetishes, but never like
They're like
weirded out.
bro, feet are dirty sometimes, dude. Like, especially working at like Quick Trip, bro. Sometimes I just see people walking in there barefoot in
Yeah.
Quick Trip. Somebody went home with those feet, bro. Got in bed with those feet.
I like when I see the
Ugh.
flip flop wearers, and then like their feet, like they just look like they've been wearing flip flops for days. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
bro.
Their feet are
They got all fucked up toenails because
Farmers tan.
oh, that too. Like, you can see the fucking band. They've had the same sandals for like 5 summers. Dude, and they always got fucked up toes because they be banging them on shit and cracking their toenails. Like, you can tell. Like, that shit weirds me out, bro. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I was staring at my baby's feet the other day, and like I don't really stare at him that often, I guess. And like his pinky toenail is gone, bro. I don't know what happened.
Oh, wow.
Might grow.
It's probably like
The future.
small. You can't.
He gets on the jumper and he don't wear socks, and he just goes in like he just. I think he must have done
Maybe that's why he was crying the other day.
that. Shut up.
That's real. He can't tell you. You don't ever know.
So he's
like
like pissed.
Yeah, he's like, fuck, man, my toe hurts. And these bitches keep trying to put a titty in my mouth.
I don't want a titty.
Dude, I couldn't imagine having kids. My cousin just had twins, and he's 19 years old. Like,
Oh,
oh,
damn.
my God, bro. I could not imagine.
How old is everybody?
I'm 27.
I'm old. I'm 28. How old are you?
22.
No, you're not,
20.
bro.
Yeah.
He's a youngin. He's Yared's age.
You
I'm
said 20?
24.
Nah, 22.
Yeah, okay.
27.
24. 27.
Damn.
Okay, still in our 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, one day we're gonna answer those questions and it's gonna be 30s.
Yeah. I
Man.
didn't start doing anything related to art shit or like being in the scene until I was like 22, 23. And so like I've only been doing it for like 4 years, 5 years now. 5. I'm
Yeah.
old. 5. When did you guys all start like really getting introduced to everybody? Because I seen you, Nate, what, like
Mine
a
was
year or two
last
ago?
year.
A year ago?
Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to do this for like 2 years now. I've been a streetwear kid since I was little, man. So, but I saw, I met Jared at community college, and he inspired me to actually like take my ideas and drop something. Because he had them, he still hasn't ever good enough.
Damn, that's
Shout
how you
out.
guys met? Was at school? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, bro. He had like a Supreme backpack. I was like, oh, cool backpack. We just started chopping it up, bro. That's it.
Yeah, and then the first time I ever met you was at the pop-up at La Purísima for the heart drop, the Onsight heart drop.
Yeah, that was dope, man.
Yeah, that was a cool setup because you guys were able to use that second room and like present all your clothes there, and then you guys had the cookies that were shaped like a heart.
Yeah. We took a lot of time on that, and shout out Hart too, because like in a way they're perfectionists. Like if it's not, it has to be the way they want it. But it's a good thing though, because I've been on the opposite end where with ourselves is like they pay attention to detail, which is crucial, man. Shout out to Hart, shout out to Mondo and the bakery.
Damn. Bro, Christian is like, for graphics and stuff, I can't imagine like going anywhere else specifically.
Oh,
It's crazy.
I remember
crazy,
leading up to
man.
that drop. That's when we were playing basketball. Remember, Ray? We were going to the park right here. We were playing basketball like every weekend or every week. And I remember Christian showing us the designs for that drop, and it wasn't what happened, like the drop that was produced.
Nah,
Like,
yeah.
there
So
was like different designs
changed,
every week.
yeah. We ended up doing the Good Music Angel, bro, which was, I mean, come on, like amazing.
Yo, wait. I don't know if I'm tripping right now, but is this man changing hats?
Bro, I've been waiting for something.
I was like, yo, I swear it was blue. And then for last time, I was like, yo, wait, it's red. That looked different. And then now.
Bro, I've been waiting for someone like to catch on.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
He said the drip comes first.
Yeah. He's like,
Nah, bro.
I couldn't decide on the look, so I just brought them all.
I
love it, dude. You know what? Should we all just go do a whole fit change and then come back? No, I'm just kidding.
That's really cool, man. It's cool to hear the insight and how it just happened. How did you get introduced into meeting everybody, Trish? Because you said you started a year ago, right?
I officially started like 2020. So I was going to school at NAU, and I met my ex-boyfriend, and he was friends with like a lot of people down here, and I got introduced to like Ronnie Cash. He's a singer, and I took pictures of him, and then I got like a lot of recognition for my photography, and then so I got introduced to the Greater Good and all of them, and I just stayed there, and I kind of just lingered around until they noticed me.
That's how
They're
it
like,
happened.
oh, she's here every day.
So, like, the first person I ever met is from going to like a show that they hosted, but like I saw the flyer, and I had like no one actually invited me, but I went because I wanted to meet people, and this is like the beginning of us, the first time doing the interviews, like when we found Chris Moon.
Yeah.
And so it was the same thing where I kind of just went up And then like I just like whoever had like a booth, I said what's up to him. I told him my name, and then like I recognized Chris Moon because seeing his shit like get shared onto my stuff. So then I was like, "Hey, dude, you down to do an interview?" And he's like, "Yeah, bro, let's do it." And that's really like how we started. I feel like meeting everybody because how
word
else
of
are you gonna
mouth
do
is
it?
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's networking too. Like it sounds cliche, but
Yeah.
crucial. Yeah.
Yeah. I literally just linger around and then like people find me. That's how I got introduced to Lost Boys. I just like stayed. I'm like, hey, I'm a photographer. They're like, oh, okay. Like I shot there once and they're like, oh, you should just stay here. I'm like, okay.
Dang, that's how you know your shit is quality. Like, you know what? You just don't have to leave. You know, you're good. How did? But like,
I like jump places.
how long have you been like taking pictures and doing graphics work and stuff like that though? Because I mean, all of this is just from this year. You learned everything, or like how long have you actually been developing the craft?
For like my style right now, I started kind of the end of last year. I didn't include like graphic stuff until like this year. So I kind of just figured myself out.
Dang.
2021.
So only like 4 months. That's crazy.
Yeah. It went by fast.
Yeah, I mean,
So how
and
do you learn everything?
and like
Is it
really
just,
well.
like-
Yeah.
I kind of
YouTube.
just
Is it just
play
on the
around.
internet?
Yeah, YouTube.
YouTube
I just played
University.
around.
YouTube.
Yeah. So like honestly, like the first time I've ever, I don't know if you guys know Big Al, and he's like a graphic designer.
Yeah.
He's like amazing. I kind of like bugged him about like how do you do this type of stuff? And he's like, hey, this is what you do. And so I used what he taught me, and here we are.
Dang.
And also
That's cool.
Zaya,
That's the
like
second time he's.
yeah,
Who's Zaya?
Perry Permanent.
Oh, Isaiah.
Oh, Isaiah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gotten name
Everyone
dropped a
from,
few
like,
times.
The greater good. Everyone, I kind of just like pick up stuff from everyone that I meet.
That's the best way to do it.
Everyone's like talented as fuck.
I haven't met one person that's like, oh, I don't want to share knowledge with you, which is amazing. Like,
Oh yeah, everyone is so like you can learn anything from people in Phoenix. They're crazy. They really don't gatekeep anything. They're just like, this is how you can improve. I'm like, oh, thank you.
I think
Yeah,
that's
I felt
common, like art scenes, but I feel like not in like the rap scene in Arizona. Like music, I don't think that's how it works. I think in any sort of like photography, art, design, stuff like that, it is pretty prevalent. Yo.
This is my manager.
Brianna. This is how we get her on. We've invited Brianna a couple of times.
Hi, everyone.
I don't know if she can hear us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Ray? Sorry.
Just talking about like gatekeeping. I felt like that was a real old school mentality, especially here in Phoenix. Felt like a lot of people hated on each other at the beginning of it, but now all these newcomers are coming onto the scene. People like Onsight, Trish, Heart, Never Good Enough. Just all these people just want to help each other. The Greater Good Boys. Like it's definitely like a new school, and we're just out here trying to like push each other. It's like a friendly type of competition. They just want to see you like grow and thrive. Like
Exactly.
it's really, really great for Phoenix, honestly.
you guys like,
Yeah.
you guys get like the New York vibe with like Heron Preston and the Spaghetti Boys, like everyone kind of coming up together, if you know what I mean? ASAP
Yeah.
Rocky and like
Yeah.
Ben Trail and all that, just kind of going up together. It's what type of vibe I get.
For
Yeah, bro.
like there's
Everyone
no
eats
other time
kinda
like now.
Yeah.
I bought these I bought these posters from this guy who runs this local brand named Oak. And then he gave me a tote, which I want to show because it's sick.
Hey,
Man.
shout
Hey,
out.
happy
Oak.
late birthday.
Is that pumpkin?
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's
Yeah,
adorable.
he
Oh, the design is so
he
nice.
said he hand cut this. He used to have a
Oh
million
wow.
he mentioned, but he hand cut it. But
What's
the
it feel
reason why I
like?
bring it up was
Like, what's the fabric? It looks like it's like
a felt, I think.
Oh, it's
like
yeah.
He
varsity
said it's
letter
reused.
thing.
He said it's reused felt, like it's recycled.
Damn, tight.
So he mentioned that he just started getting introduced to some people in the scene, and it's always a greater good. I feel like a good brought up every episode, but he said he gets a
Yeah.
haircut there, and he said he ran into somebody, and then like I started following him because he was following Christian, I think, or something, and I thought his shit was cool, and then he mentioned because of the podcast he learned about Never Good Enough, Jared. And he realized like everyone's pretty friendly because he's met a couple of the people, just going to Never Good Enough or Greater Good and just getting a haircut, seeing some people there. He said that like the community looks super cool and looks like something he wants to join. And I was like, that's cool. I was like, all you gotta do is just do it. Like work, go to things, introduce yourself. You'll be able to do whatever you want.
Linger. I'm getting
Show face.
Linger.
I feel like everyone's just a conversation away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real.
If you show face though, like if you go around to these events and introduce yourself, that's the best way to do it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but then also worry about your craft. Like get good at it. Like,
Oh yeah.
if you're an artist, like
Yeah, you got to come correct. You can't be trying to sell some bullshit because a lot of people out here do have talent, you know what I mean? And they work with people that have talent, and like you can't just be trying to make a quick buck.
But you gotta learn at the same time, bro. Like you have to take those L's.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like fuck, dude. From where I started to what we're doing now, yeah, I took a lot of L's to understand what works, what doesn't, what my lane is, how to stick to it.
Oh yeah.
My first drop, I was gonna sell out. That didn't happen, and humbled me real quick. I just learned what sizes to make, and just different things like that.
I want to tell you guys an embarrassing story. So the first event I ever threw, it was at Estrella Park. I don't know if you guys know where
Estrella
that's at.
Park.
It's
What?
far as fuck, right? So it didn't. No one showed up, like obviously, right? So
Wait, is this the one with the Dre poster?
no, different.
Okay.
So this is like I posted. Maybe it was. Honestly, it might have been
The Gathering, right?
Yeah. So I posted this thing, and it was supposed to be like a little art event. I knew somebody who like made these little cute like 3x3s, and so like she made a shit ton of them. So like we put it on a wall, and like I put some money into the presentation. I brought my speakers. I set up like I'm talking like home studio speakers, not like or surround sound speakers like for a TV system, not like like I'm about to bump some music. And so I set up. Posted a couple of times like leading up to the event, maybe like the week before, maybe a couple of times throughout the week, and obviously no one fucking showed up. I didn't know anybody. Like that was like the first time that I was ever like I realized like it doesn't just happen. You don't just do it.
But that's happened to me too. Me and Mondo, bro.
Yeah.
Isn't it so humbling though? Like you're just humbled by it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like look where you are. Look where you're at now.
Yeah.
It took you.
Yo, I'm gonna be back in like 2 seconds. I gotta let my dog out.
Okay. Bye.
That's what I just did right now.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that day was super embarrassing. There's another time I did a party in someone's backyard, and like the same thing. I made a flyer as if it were an event, but then just like some high school kids showed up who were like playing beer pong. I didn't know who they were. They were just some random ass people, like they found the flyer and it was on the south side, so they went. But yeah, a couple of those experiences before I had like a good event and really figured it out and started meeting some people.
I had something like that too. Actually, like a couple years ago, I threw a party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Made a fire, all that, bro. No one came through, and I had like a whole thing of jungle juice, bro. Like a big old like jungle juice. I ended up saving it, bro. We saved it for like weeks after, and it was still good, bro. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo,
What's up?
did I miss anything cool?
Nate said he threw a party a couple weeks ago. No one showed up, and he had
No, years ago.
he had weeks.
Oh, years
of,
ago. Okay.
Last week.
No.
Should have told me. I would've went.
2-3 years ago, man.
Oh, years ago. My bad.
Oh,
Trying to
it's been
think.
done for the jungle juice.
Trying to think what event flopped the hardest that I was a part of. I don't know, man.
I think we were fine once you joined. Like that's when it like just all started straining out.
Yeah.
I guess in the backyard of Ra's house, but that wasn't bad because some people still showed up that we didn't know.
Yeah. That was
And it
probably
was
it.
it was like a day, like it was like the day of we shared it on.
Yeah, because that was the album cover shoot, right?
Yeah,
Was
we
right
shot a
before
little
that?
video
Yeah.
teaser for that.
Yeah, okay. You're probably right. That is probably it. It's like even the comedy shows were good, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Got that magic touch.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding.
We're figuring it out, bro. We're getting old.
I'm really good at finding people that are already doing good stuff and like helping them do a little bit better. Like Alice was already like had her own show that she hosted. We just like helped her find a good spot, a great time, great like cast around her.
My man dying over
He
there.
needs some water.
Yeah. He needs some milk.
That ghost dick got him real good.
Bro, I almost died.
All right.
I swear I was gonna drown.
Damn.
Oh man.
So,
I'm sorry.
So wait, you went to NAU, right? What did you go for? Do you still go to school? Did you?
I did. I went for microbiology, emphasis of botany. I love plants.
Damn, that's a very
um,
different than what I thought.
it's very different, and I dropped out of that. I'm gonna study photography and graphic design now.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Do you want to?
It's a change, but
Yeah, like, do you want to stay here to go to school for that, or do you like plan on leaving to go somewhere else?
I for sure want to stay for a little bit. But thinking about New York. Not gonna lie.
Hey, my cousin went to New York for like architecture school, and she like had like a super fun time. But when she was like 18 and had like too much fun, and then ended up coming back like the next year.
I'm just scared of like the freedom that I'll get over there.
Yeah, I mean, you're like an adult. You got freedom here, right?
I have really strict Asian parents. Still,
Oh, okay.
I'm
I feel you. I feel you. That shit happens.
It does.
I think, I don't know, you seem smart in our 40-minute conversation so far. I think you'd be fine in New York.
I don't know.
Like,
I guess, yeah. Because Blue's leaving to New York soon, and I don't know if I can like handle being here alone. She's looking at me right now. She's like,
wait,
I'm so like, I'm not good at the business part of photography. But I'm learning. We're all learning.
Are you afraid to charge people? Don't be afraid.
Kind of, yeah. A lot of people say I do lowball myself a lot. Yeah.
I think that's pretty common.
When I hired Blue to be my manager, that's when I like started increasing my prices. But Yeah, I'm kind of still hesitant to ask for like payment for some reason. I don't know.
I think it's cause, I mean, if you've really only been doing it for a year, you still probably have like that imposter syndrome type deal where you're like,
For
damn,
sure.
like, am I legit? Like, is this shit real? Like,
Worth this
Yeah.
price?
yeah,
Sometimes I just wake up, I'm like, oh shit, like I'm a photographer.
yeah. Because like, as somebody who's probably like trying to build a career out of it, obviously, like, you would hate to like overshoot too and then like lose the
Yeah.
job. You know what I mean? Like, you would rather just
Yeah.
get the work, build the portfolio, I'm sure, and like the money
Yeah.
isn't like at the forefront, but it's a very important part. Like, yeah.
Yeah, because like I love the photography part of it. You know, it's just the business part of it. It's just I'm not used to, and like I get really frustrated at points. So like, because I just want to do art. That's all I want to do, and like having money involved with my creativity is just so hard to like balance because I'm like people are relying like to get it done quickly, and I like to take my time and like perfect what I do because I'm kind of like OCD about it. And I do have imposter syndrome. Sometimes I like look at my work, I'm like, damn, it looks like shit, and then everyone's like, god damn. So I'm like, I don't know.
I think everybody gets that early on. There will be a turning point at one point, and then you're just gonna even get bigger bags. It's gonna be game over.
I hope so.
Yeah, because I mean, if this is where you're at year one after really trying, like, fuck, dude, it takes people like 5 years to get to even scratching like what they're gonna be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like I'm like honestly, I wouldn't be in this position without like my friends and my manager and like just everyone that supports me because like I mean I started off at Jesse's shop, like the greater good, just lingering, like barely doing photography. So I know it's just like hooked because everyone was doing like hardcore like art shit. And I'm like, I wanna be part of this.
I feel
It's really inspiring. People like just doing what they love.
Yeah, especially people who grew up around where you are. You know what I mean? Like, it seems way more attainable when you see people in the same circumstances do cool shit rather than
Yeah.
like people in LA or New York or something. I think that's what a lot of people need to see, and I think that's like kind of what Greater Good is like really helping with.
Yeah, for sure. I like yeah, they're family for sure.
Nate, what do you go to school for?
Sports management.
Sports
Yeah.
management.
So I graduate. I graduate next year, man. It's
Let's
crazy.
go.
Can't believe it. Yeah.
Hey. Damn, you're
I'm at
gonna,
that point where I gotta start building my resume, but a little bit more professionally, you know.
I recommend you start looking for jobs already. You look at the requirements that you want, and then you figure out how to develop those skills,
Yeah.
and then you write it down.
I've been going on
LinkedIn's
LinkedIn.
good.
I don't know if that's how you say it. Yeah. And I've been looking at like all the top dogs in the industry and every single job they had like before they got there.
Yeah,
You know, yes.
damn research.
that's good.
Yeah, I'm almost
What's the end goal
scared,
with
man. I'm
that?
scared.
Like,
You'll be all right.
Working for an organization, man, some sports organization, the Clippers, the Angels. I mean, those are the teams I grew up big fans of, so that'd be amazing. I kind of realized though that nowadays you gotta get out of your comfort zone, man. Like if I can't be in Phoenix, I can't be in Phoenix. I might have to move to who knows where, Dallas or New Orleans, or I mean,
yeah, dude. What if you get hired by, like, I'm trying to think of like a random ass team, like the Rays or
Chicago.
something.
bro.
Gotta go to Tampa
I
Bay.
mean, think about it. There's soccer, there's baseball, basketball,
That's
football.
true.
Like every city has an organization, man. It's crazy.
What's your like most hated sports team?
Oh, bro, I hate the Lakers, man.
You hate the Lakers?
Angeles.
All right, say the
Yes.
Lakers offer you the job, bro. You taking it? 6 figures.
Oh, all day, all day.
Okay.
You know,
Laker fan since day
rep
one.
that purple and gold.
Hates Canes
Yeah.
and Lakers.
We'll say it's post LeBron era though.
though.
Would you still be down?
The LeBron era, no, I don't like. It's because I grew up
Oh.
a Clippers fan, man. So like, OG Clippers fan. So the Lakers were always like, I always hated them, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Same thing
getting
with the
bullied by
Dodgers, bro. I
Kobe
grew up
for
an Angels
a
fan.
decade is rough.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Especially, I heard it. We almost had him too. He was almost a Clipper, and then they convinced him not to join.
Damn,
Crazy.
what could have been?
You guys like sports or?
Nah.
I'm not a sports person.
I do. I like football and hockey. Sometimes I watch basketball, but I'm not a huge fan.
I want the Suns to be good.
Yeah, I want the Suns to do good.
Hockey's cool too.
Hockey is just like, it blows my mind. That's what got me interested. It's like the most wild thing that I could think of that's actually a professional sport. Like being on skates,
Skating.
flying around on an ice rink after this tiny little puck with sticks, and then you know what? If a homie does some shit you don't like, you could just
You can
fucking
punch him.
fight him. Like it's insane. And then football to me is
You
like,
gotta watch hockey live for sure. Like actually,
oh yeah, live is legit. And then like football is just like the biggest chess game in professional sports that there is. There's no other game like football. The way it's at the pro level, like it's you're playing chess.
Yeah, for sure.
No other way to say it.
What type of music you guys like?
Anything but country.
I like when,
Same.
I like when there's bands that are led by women. I like the silky voices.
Some no doubt shit.
Yes.
Who?
The yes.
Yeah, they're cool. I like this this French singer named Munya, spelled Munya. She fire.
Let's see. What song was I listening to earlier? It was by some girl. I don't remember what it was called.
You like No Doubt?
Oh yeah, dude, no doubt. Oh my god.
Yeah.
If I could have been going to shows in the 90s, I would have been like a groupie boy for Gwen. I would have been about that life, dude, waiting, trying to just see her backstage, get that quick autograph.
You like that translucent skin tone?
Bro, just like the it's not even like the way she looked. It's the way she like commanded the stage, bro. Like her raw energy. Like that's what I'm trying to get with. Like I could have cared less what she looked like.
Song she did with Sublime. It's all red. It's called.
I don't think I was. Think so.
I'd recommend it, bro. If you like,
I'm gonna have
you
to
like
check it
Sublime
out.
and her,
Yeah, no,
check
Sublime's
it out.
tight.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, dude, when I saw Georgia Smith, oh my god, bro. When she came to AZ, I don't know if any of you guys were in that show. She had that like silver like dress thing. I don't know, or like what the material was.
You went to
Bro,
that?
yeah, I was there. And I was just like, oh my god, bro. I'm here on like a date and like I'm not even interested in her right now. But she wasn't looking at me either. She was like submersed in Georgia Smith too. Like she a baddie, dude. And SZA. Oh my god,
Georgia
dude.
Smith could sweat on me.
And I would never shower
You guys
again.
are simping for Georgia.
Oh, let's keep it
I was
real
gonna say
though.
some shit, but no. Fuck, you guys went a
Hey,
little
bro,
too
say
far.
it.
She worthy of it.
Oh, I know. I seen her in person. I was like, what, 30 feet from her, and I could
Yeah.
see, like, she was standing like right in front of me, and I could see that thing poking out from
That
the front.
thing.
Dang.
That thing. That's all I'm saying. That thing. Them things were
Respectfully.
hanging.
Respectfully.
Hey, but no, shout out Georgia Smith, for real.
Respectfully.
Georgia, if you ever watch this and if you're ever in Phoenix, look me up.
Yeah.
Real.
No,
Drop
look
your phone
me
number
up.
right now.
You ain't down.
281-330.
8004.
What's the last album you guys have heard from any artist that's like recommend?
From anybody, honestly, that Everybody Hurts one was pretty good. They're from here, so I was listening to that,
Okay, I gotta check them out.
and
Lost
then
Spliffs. Strike
yeah.
Back.
Okay.
Let me pull my
Tucson
Spotify real quick.
group. Tucson group just dropped the project. Bomb. They make like it's fun stuff. They have like a little guy who plays the drum. I don't know what this drum is called.
Bongos.
Oh, that's
The bongo.
yeah.
Yeah, he's Cuban. And so like he uses a lot of his native style and shit. So it's pretty tight. And they sing in Spanish, so I fuck with that. And then also The Alchemist's most recent project. I really like Boldy James. He sounds fire. But that's really it right now for me. Some new
You guys
stuff.
ever heard of Greta Van Fleet?
Yeah, they're very like Led Zeppelin-esque, right? That's the band.
Yeah, but they're pretty good, man. Like for rock, you know,
Oh yeah.
not bad. Man.
I used to have a manager at one of my last jobs, Alex. He was like a really big fan of them too.
Yeah, they're young, bro. They're like in their 20s.
Yeah,
Crazy.
and that was like his big thing. He's like, dude, I feel like I'm just listening to them again. They definitely have that sound, but it's their own still. Dang, there's this girl named Callie. I don't know where she's from. Her album that came out, I think it was like in January or something. This Is Why They Mad Now. It's really good. It's like she's just like a female rapper just going in for like 5 or 6 songs. It's like a shorter like EP.
I'm about to check it out.
Someone posted this song called Bad Ho by Tom the Mailman. That song's really good. I can't remember who posted it, but I always look up those songs. I don't know. That's all I got right now.
I listen to the single Good Days a lot. It makes me feel very nice. I don't know if I'm not really listening to what she's saying, but just that. Yeah, that harp or whatever the fuck that sound is. That shit's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I want to like ride like in a car with the windows down, not driving. Wearing a white linen shirt, unbuttoned. Just
because you got no AC or what?
Very specific.
It's a beautiful song. My hair blowing in the wind.
You got to make that dream come true.
You gotta do it right now.
Because that shit sounded like that was like a vivid dream you had one day while you're sitting at work. You're just like, damn, I need to do this.
I could be doing this, but instead I'm looking at these fucking numbers. What the fuck do these things mean?
Yeah. Damn. Oh, every time we talk about regular jobs, it reminds me that I got a regular job, and it's such a bummer.
It's okay. You gotta get that bag.
Yeah, that's honestly the whole reason I'm staying there. They've definitely helped me secure the bag, which will help me get more bags later. But oh my god, if it's not a drain on my mental health, like any sort of like regular 9-to-5 job, I don't know how people do that shit for like 40, 50 years.
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all do that 9 to 5.
Couldn't be me.
My shit 6 to 3, so I can get the fuck out of there right away.
You seen those memes though, where like they get like a little bit of Bitcoin and then we're like, I don't know how y'all do that 9 to 5 shit.
Everybody's in stocks.
That's the wave. Fuck it. I mean, if you got some shit that's working,
stocks.
I have stocks, but it's nothing like what these people are doing. You know what I mean? Like these like quick gain things. Like it's never what I've
like day trading.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Or even like I feel like people who are purchasing like crypto are doing that too. You know what I mean? Like they'll put in like $20K, get like a 50% increase, and then cash out. Like I don't know. That seems scary.
Damn! Imagine accidentally losing $20K.
Hell no.
What to do?
That's something you can do when you got a mill, but right now, that's a big chunk of my funds, bro.
But at the same time, that's something to do while you're young, though, like our age, you know?
Yeah. I think yeah. I think the thing is, like, I don't know, man. There's a lot other safer ways that I could go about investing in myself, you know what I mean? And, like, actually building something rather than investing in, like, money. It just seems like less fulfilling and like to me less secure in a way, like because I don't fully understand it all the way. I'm gonna be real, that's like what it is.
Yeah.
New business ventures coming soon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What's happening, Tannen? Are we allowed to talk about it or no?
No, let's not talk about it yet.
All right.
It's exclusive.
Yeah, but for sure it'll happen. We've talked about it before. I don't know if we've ever talked about it like publicly, but it's been an idea for like over a year. But now we got the funds, so
Thanks to this guy right here.
and that 9 to 5, you know. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the next year. I'm very excited for post-COVID. Like, I don't know how you guys both kind of seems like you launched your shit within that time frame, and like, well, really all three of you guys, like you too, Ray. I don't know how the hell you guys did that with success. Like, that's very impressive.
I mean, thank you, man. I feel like great things come from like very dark places. Like, it's only
Yes.
darkest before the dawn. You feel me? And
Yeah.
when COVID happened, like everyone was like separated, and it was kind of a way for me to do something and like bring people together. I mean, I've always wanted to do something with like I was always brought up with like streetwear, making clothes and shit, photography, videos, design, and I felt like I just wanted to do something for myself as like an outlet, just to like get all my creativity out there. And man, if COVID didn't happen, I don't think I would have done it, because like when it happened, I was in a dark place, and I was like, I gotta do something. Or I'm just gonna go crazy, just being isolated here by myself.
Yeah. Let's are we allowed to talk about it a little bit? Can we like elaborate? Because I know a little bit of the background. So like when COVID happened, you started working from home, right? So you were working remotely.
Yeah.
And then like right after that, what happened? Like what'd you decide to do?
So after that, like not a lot of people know this, only like the close homies know this. Pretty sure like if I told you, you know. But when COVID hit, like I was already going through like some anxiety and depression, and I officially got it like diagnosed and shit. And I was taking like Lexapro and shit, taking pills for it. And I was like, this doesn't seem like natural to me, like taking pills to cure something. It's like I'd rather be like doing some meditation or like painting, taking a photograph. So it's like, what if I just like get off the pills and just like start doing something? And I started like falling in love with creating shit, doing shit I love every day, skating, playing basketball. And it was like most of the time, like I was just by myself doing them shit, you know, falling back in love with myself. And then like COVID just pushed me to just do something for myself, you know, like don't run away from your problems, face them head on.
Yeah. And like right before the launch, you were able to take that leave from your job for a minute, right? And so you're able to like, really focus on what you wanted to do.
Yeah, since I was actually diagnosed, I got a note from the doctor. They filled out all the paperwork. I was actually able to take leave from my job. I think I took about like 3 months off, and I was still getting paid. It wasn't my full paycheck, but it was something, you know. And with that money, I used it to actually launch Kreto and launch that business.
Yeah, there was a lot of trial and error during that beginning time, right? You were figuring out like the sand to concrete, cement, like ratios.
Yeah, for real. Like when I barely started out, I was making my own molds, and they were just off of like some styrofoam shit. Like I measured everything out, did the numbers, and like make sure everything was proportionate. I poured like cement into it, and like the next day I took it out of the mold, and like I saw it, and I was like, bro, this shit's so ugly. Like no one's gonna buy this shit.
It's a long process, right? Like you're not finding out the process until the next day.
Yeah, for real. And then so I did a little bit more research on it, how to get it like exactly like how I wanted to. Because like with every artist, I feel like we're all perfectionists in our craft, and like we just want to make it perfect. And then so I just kept doing it and doing it over and over again, you know, trial and error. And I'm always my biggest critic. So like I was telling myself, you got to get this shit right. Like you have all this free time. And then within that 3 months, like I perfected it enough to where like even the homies wanted to buy it from me. And I was like, damn, I started to believe in myself. I was like, man, I could really do this.
That's amazing.
Then you did that shit.
Yeah, and like a year ago, like I felt like so alone during COVID, and then like fast forward to today is like I have all these like people like that they come up to me and they're like, "Oh, I'm so inspired by what you're doing," and like with the artists that I work with like people like Permanent, Isaiah, Castaneda, Noel, Birdie, just people like I have these people's numbers on my phone, and like a year ago, I was like, damn, I can't believe it. Like I'm on a first name basis with all these artists. It's crazy.
I do remember when we did Isaiah's interview, the first one at Smooth Brew, and you went. You were definitely a little. You weren't open to talking yet. Like you were
Yeah,
pretty shy. I mean, I get it. You weren't on the podcast, so you were just like there recording for us.
yeah,
But like now it's kind of cool to know because you're like one of my best friends. So now it's kind of cool to know that you're like fucking not afraid to talk to all these fools and just go and fly. Just do whatever you
you
gotta
have to
do.
be. Because I felt like my whole life I've been trying to like force myself to run, and then I'm thinking like I'm a runner, but like really I was meant to fly. Like as corny as that sounds.
That sounds beautiful, though.
Yeah.
You make me cry, right?
I'm like tear-gassing it.
And but like for real, like back in the day, I mean, me and Michael were best friends, and we're like, all the stuff I've done was like for other people. Like I was doing photography work, video work, design work, and it was all for these like other brands. And I was always in the background, and secretly, like I was like plotting and like learning it all from them, and like eventually it led me to where I am today. And like I'm so grateful for all these people.
Yeah, there was a long time that I saw Ray doing work, like he was saying, for other people, and I was like, it always blew my mind that he never shared it until like last year.
Bro, so many videos.
So many
Never
photos.
put out.
Like,
So many photos.
Yeah, I think I got like a 10 terabyte hard drive, and it's all filled up with work from like the past 10 years that I've never released.
how much did that run you? 10 T's? That's crazy.
Yeah, it ran me. It's a little cheap one. It ran me about like, well, I mean, perspective, $600, but there's some ones that go for like over 1,000.
Is it a hard drive or an SSD?
It's a hard drive, so it has
Okay.
a little disc. I should probably switch it over.
Yeah, I want an SSD, dude. But those for 10, that shit's probably like a rack. My God.
Yeah.
But my shit's filling up quick with all these fucking 2-hour podcasts.
Yeah, man, it's lengthy.
Yeah. But
Wait, are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
oh, wait. Okay, so I guess we should have. I thought there was an Okay.
She had an email. It said in the
No.
email.
Yeah.
Okay. This is like is live
We're
too
good.
on Twitch right now.
Yeah, this is live on Twitch.
Hey.
This is gonna be released
Yeah.
in audio and video.
We peaked at like 8 people being in here, so like it's not like 20 million people are gonna see you. Most of our audiences post on like YouTube or like they listen to the podcast. It's just interesting to do it live to get all that human stuff, and like if you really want to, you would see like the uncut versions in case there is any cuts. You get to see all those technical difficulties.
You get to see fucking Nate change his hat 10 times before we notice.
Yeah. You get to see me fucking conduct one of the coolest interviews and not have my mic on for 40 minutes.
Have you done that?
With Isaiah, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It was our second interview with him, and it was like already going to be short, so it wasn't the end of the world. And he's like super chill, so I felt like a bonehead, but it wasn't the end of the world.
Goofy.
Yeah. You live and you learn.
We all make mistakes.
The motto.
Yeah. Damn, are you guys ready for this summer, this heat?
No.
Like what is it right now? You outside in Phoenix? Right now it's like 90 or something?
Actually pretty like it's pretty good right now. Like it's a little windy, a little cool out.
Damn. Like
10 out of 10.
dude. Like last summer, I pretty much avoided it all because it was like the height of COVID, so I was just inside in AC. But like this summer, I feel like it's not gonna be the same at all, and it's gonna be a struggle, dude. Can't be wearing pants anymore.
I feel like more people are gonna like try to go outside because
No.
of the vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Did you guys get yours already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pfizer boys.
Yeah.
They're vaccinated.
I'm just like
Did you guys
so.
ever get it?
What?
Did you guys ever actually get sick?
I got COVID last year. Yeah.
Me too.
Damn, how was it? Like,
I
did
can't taste the same.
do you taste
Yeah.
anything?
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I got my taste.
I lost.
That's crazy.
I lost my taste and my smell for like a little over than a week, and then after this year, I can't. Everything I taste is like a little metallic.
It's never been the same since.
Mm.
Yeah, that sucks.
Damn. I wonder what it is about it that like attacks your taste buds, like that sense. I don't know. That seems very random.
I couldn't sleep when I had it. That's the main thing for me. I had like a routine at night where I would sleep for like a little, get up, try to sleep, and then it wasn't happening.
Damn, that's rough, dude.
It was terrible.
Could you breathe? Did you feel like the shortness of breath?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I felt the shortness of breath. I mean, I could breathe, but a lot shorter for sure. Yeah. I'm thankful though, because like my whole family had it, and we're all we're all okay. So
damn, that's awesome.
Blessed, man, for sure.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I was living with my grandma through like pretty much most of this like pandemic, so like I was like hyper vigilant, dude. Like I was so afraid to like get her sick. Like I knew I would be fine if I ever got anything, you know what I mean? But dude, I was freaked for that reason. So I haven't done shit for so long. I'm excited.
So my wife and I planned on having another baby that December, like leading up, so 2019. And so like we had no idea, that there was going to be a pandemic. So as soon as the pandemic happened, we weren't sure what to do because like we didn't want to get her sick. So I was literally going to the grocery store. Like that was the only time we went outside was for me to go to the grocery store and for me to drop off my laundry to get washed. And so that was kind of trash. I definitely was afraid, because I didn't want to lose my wife or the fucking baby. So I was kind of like Tana, where I was a little, I had to be careful.
Yeah, bro. You had to pull up to his house with the test results in hand if you wanted to see him.
Yeah, you got that rapid test same day within an hour. You better not see nobody before you come.
Smart.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I got tested like every single month is so I could come over and see the baby.
Yeah.
Get a little visits.
Yeah, Ray got fucking rapid tests on my birthday just to hang out for like 2-3 hours. And
that's true friendship right there.
Is the rapid test like up your nose or what?
Nah, I got it for free. Like I'd be finding these like free clinics. Yeah.
You gotta wait for that shit?
People pay to get tested?
Yeah. Some people
I guess so, yeah.
Like if you want the rapid testing, you might have to pay. So we're talking about like within 30 minutes.
It's crazy.
Damn, that's fire. 30 minutes though? Know if you ready to vibe? I never once got tested because I never once felt like I was exposed.
My wife got tested, bro. When she was pregnant, she wasn't going outside. She got tested because she was afraid. Just one day she was like getting a little sick, but it turns out because she was pregnant, she should be drinking more fucking water. So
that dehydration.
God damn it,
bro. The funny part is she'd already been through it. Like she should know.
She should.
This round two. You know what's funny to me is like if I'm thinking about like past pandemics or something like that, and like the babies that would come out of it, I would think Oliver is more the size of a pandemic baby than little Fifi,
Yeah, Fifi's a giant, bro.
Bro.
I don't know if you guys see my
Yeah.
baby, but that dude is too big, man. He's like 25 pounds.
How much she weigh when he was born?
10,
That's how much my cousin's twins combined weighed.
5 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, they're
Hefty
like,
baby.
yeah.
Big old fool.
Husky
You got
from the
the-
start.
He got the fattest cheeks too, bro. Like, why does he look like that? Why is he built like that? Why is he got? I'm talking about his booty cheeks. Like,
Did he come out big too?
yeah,
10
Oh,
pounds, homie.
Your wife. Props to her.
yeah.
Poor lady.
Women are
Yeah.
powerful.
Shout out to them.
She did it so quickly too. Like, it was so fast. Like, as soon as the doctor came in, like within 5 minutes, the baby was done. Like,
Efficiency.
She's a trooper.
for
Yeah.
real. When they put Felix on the scale to weigh him, like it like
That shit broke.
showed 10, and I was like, "Are you gonna recalibrate that into the end?" They're like, "No,
That
that's
shit,
his
right?
weight." I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
Like, yo, I'm gonna need you to take that off and like reset the scale, man.
yeah. Let me check one more time.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So what? They're like, it's like 4 or 5 months now. Yeah, old, right?
He's like 6 months now,
6
7
months?
months. He's gonna be 8 months soon.
That's crazy, bro.
Right. Oliver's old too, bro. He's like gonna be 8 soon. Like he's in the fucking
January.
first grade.
First grade. You guys remember your guys' first grade teachers?
Yeah, Mrs. Drummond.
Oh,
I'll never
bro.
forget.
I
Bandit, bro.
Bro, I remember in first grade, I had a teacher called Miss Moody. And for some reason, I told this lie to her that my mom was pregnant and gonna have a baby. So, like,
What?
she was like talking to my mom about it one day at like conferences or whatever. And my mom was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Yeah, apparently I was just like hoping my lies would just develop a child. That's what I,
you were manifesting.
Yeah.
A sibling.
and
It
then
happened.
like 4 years later, it happened.
Work.
And immediate regret. I'm just kidding. If you're watching, Soren, I'm just kidding. You're all right. There's a big age difference though, 10 years. I don't know if you guys have siblings, but like, I feel like it's very different than like 1 to 2 years difference versus 10. Like, I wish we were closer together in age. That would have been cooler.
You can train him to
Could hit on our
like
friends. I'm just kidding.
Nah, me and my brother are 14 years apart. So I feel
14.
you.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is he older or younger?
He's younger, bro.
So, it's what, in like
You're gonna be
junior
an old
high?
man.
He's what, in like junior
Yeah.
high? 8th grade?
No.
Oh, nah, freshman year of high school.
Okay.
He was born, yeah.
Damn. Did you give him any pro tips for high school?
All right. Like, where's he at right now?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, how
Oh, no,
old?
right now he's in the third grade. I think.
3rd
second
grade? Damn. Oh, yeah, you said
Yeah.
you're 22. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
So
Damn, 3rd grade.
it's cool, man. It's crazy because they're sponges, bro. Like, you know, all your pretty much everything I know as far as music, sports, all that he takes in. You know,
So you put him on early.
Yeah.
I try to put him on different types of music for sure. That's
you
my
put him
main
in,
thing.
you put him in hard gear. You put him in never good enough gear. You put him in Onsight gear.
I need to, bro. I need to. They gotta drop some kick pieces, right?
Dude, for real. I've been saying that.
So
Yeah.
with my wife's little brother, he's like 20 now, but when he was like 17, 18, I was like, I would just give him shit, like give him hard shit, give him. And he really like only wore it sometimes, but every time he wore it made me feel really good. So like it's cool to see like my friends kind of progress in like their own way, you know, like they're getting bigger too. So to see him wear like the never good enough crew neck that I got him a couple years ago, like out when he's with his girl at zoo lights, it made me feel good. It made me feel proud.
Yeah, I
That's
get
fine.
you. I was at my mom's yesterday. She made food for us, some enchiladas, and I walked in and she was wearing a never good enough shirt, and I was like, "What the hell?" And then I remember she went with me to like one of his pop-ups, and I was like, "Oh yeah, she bought a shirt. It's nice. It looks good on you."
That's dope.
I usually get people to call out the never good enough shirt. They'll be like, "Oh, I don't like that saying." And it's like, thank you
What?
for noticing the shirt. Yeah, they don't like it. They think it's a negative saying.
You've had that before, where like someone comes up to
Yeah.
you and tells you that.
Yeah, different
Yeah.
people. Like,
Do they just
Like,
not
man.
understand? Like, I think if
They're
you say
old.
never good enough, that means like,
They're not streetwear cats, man. They don't get it.
yeah, we talk
They
about
never felt these
Not
bad
cultured
habits.
enough.
not culture. Yeah, they don't know.
damn, fuck them. I feel like it's common sense, bro. Never good enough. It means like strive for greatness, right? Like you can never be
like, keep
complacent.
improving.
Yeah, like that's a good message, I think, for anybody, right? Like if I was
Yeah,
gonna,
that's how I live my lifestyle, man. It's like I'm in competition, like with my friends, like friendly competition. But at the end of the day, it's like I'm only like in competition with myself, what I was yesterday. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
improve on that.
for real. I don't know, man. I guess they just weren't with the shits.
Yeah.
They're Karens.
Yeah, what was their skin tone, Mike?
Oh no, they weren't Karens, bro.
Oh man. This is one. This is yours, bro.
So
This one? Yeah.
how did you and Mondo meet and put together like Onsight? Like what's the origin story?
Yeah, bro. So pretty much, I knew Mondo in high school, bro, and I would always see like the way he would dress. It was always like fresh. You know what I mean? We had the same influences like Kanye, and I could just tell he loved streetwear, bro. So I started on site by myself originally, and then he hit me up to design some gear for the bakery, and we just started talking, and then he joined on site, bro, and that's it. And like I wouldn't just let anybody in. Like I have to. I saw he was with like I saw that he had love for it, bro. That from the t-shirts he would wear to like just his style overall. So that's how we linked together.
So
Yeah,
you had
Mondo's a
already
really good person.
so you'd already had
Model's dope, bro. Yeah.
Onsight and then he joined, or did you guys like start that together?
No, it was So I had a brand called Roaches and Rats, and I did a tour T-shirt. I did a T-shirt where like a fake tour, pretty much. And it was cool because I used actual venues, bro. Like I used all the NBA venues, the Staples Center, like all those real
Hey.
venues. I made that shirt and I dropped it, and it did okay. And then I was just thinking of doing something else, like starting all over, starting fresh. So then I started on site by myself. I dropped the T. It did okay, and then I felt like having another person, another opinion, and someone else to help like market the brand would be the best idea. Armando was like the perfect fit for that.
Yeah, the only person I know that runs a brand by themselves, I think, is Yared. And then Preston. Everyone else has kind of
there's
got
pros and
like
cons for sure.
partners and stuff.
Like, you know more female creators who own brands or streetwear brands? Because I don't know any. Like, I want to bring more women onto the podcast.
Blue does. Blue owns a clothing line.
Of course.
Bree,
Yeah,
my manager.
Yeah.
She owns what is it? Softest.
Called soft.
Soft.
Tell her to hit us back in the DMs.
She will. She gonna come back one day.
She said she'll do the podcast. What? Next week.
Next week.
Hey, we I'm screen recording this, and we're gonna just like we did with Jesse.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to blast her.
We gonna put it out there.
She's great. Like,
yeah.
So we met Bree for the first time. She was throwing a show at Azúcar Coffee, and I used to manage a rapper. He goes by Soleil the God now, and it was like, I don't know how many shows she had done, but I thought it was really cool just like knowing that Brianna was the one that was leading it, because there's a lot of dudes like doing stuff, and like dudes for some reason sometimes could be a little like, like oil and water. You know what I mean? It just don't. Sometimes it just don't sync right. And so to see like her just go about putting her shit together and it's just looking good, professional. And then like even her team, I think it was like Sergio and Daniel. It was cool because they both said like they were like her employees. And like they're kids, bro. Like they were probably like 19, 18 at the time. So
Oh, she's with her shit for sure.
yeah.
That's why she's my manager, because she's like super professional and I'm just like, ah.
Yeah, dude. She's always done like bigger stuff. Like I remember when she did the one at the gallery in the South Side, and she had like a stage like up for the performances, and the Color 8 band performed. She's always like she's just always like had it more professional. Like we literally did shows on the same day as her sometimes, and like ours was like in a warehouse space, like with a fucking hammer and nail stage, and her shit looked fucking nice as fuck.
Yeah,
That was a good night.
she's really like good at organizing events.
Yeah, she is. I was looking forward to that last one right before pandemic, but it just was the worst timing, and
Yeah, didn't it get canceled?
yeah,
Yeah,
it get canceled. But we'll talk about that the next time she's around.
yeah. Just tell her to get on this podcast.
We
I'm
will.
a fan.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like I think not even just like brand owners or creators, but really any like female creatives. I think we've tried to make a conscious effort to like bring females on, but I think the key is to tap into our female guests that we've had and ask their friends. Because you guys all work together, you guys all find each other.
We do.
You guys can vouch for us, you know what I mean? Be like, yeah, it wasn't a weird thing, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think that's the key. So, if you think anybody's cool, or like,
all my friends,
yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
all
Sundays.
of them.
but yeah, like,
Sundays at 6 p.m. we record. So
Sundays.
yeah, we're always welcome to have like repeat guests, you know what I mean? So you can come back with them.
yeah,
That
you
way
can
it's
come
like
back with Bree next week if you
like your homies.
I'm
Yeah.
just really bad at talking. I was really scared to be on this podcast because I'm like, I'm not very like, I'm social in real life, but this type of stuff makes me nervous.
Yeah.
No, I feel you.
Me too, for
But
sure.
Yeah.
You've done a good job.
But if I fuck
think-
up,
I think everybody's done a good job.
But I mean, you guys are all cool though, so it's not like no
Yeah.
pressure.
We
Yeah.
No one's a douche. Like,
yeah. We try to make it
Glad I
real.
finally got to meet you.
You too.
My friend Brandon, he talks very highly of you.
oh, I love him. Eli and Brandon are like my besties.
Yeah, I just met Eli too the other day. He came to the Earth Day thing. Real cool guy.
He was actually trying to like get me to go, but I was busy, so I wish I went.
Yeah, it would have been cool to see you there next time.
Yeah.
Brandon is cool. He's
Sure.
supposed to come on, but he said he's been busy with the ASU shoots. He said making money. He can't turn down the bag. So
Man's chasing the bag 100%.
I respect it.
He doesn't even have time for us anymore.
every time I look at his story, he's somewhere. He's fucking working.
Yeah.
He has like a portal. He just jumps places. I don't know.
Wait, who is this exactly?
Bartering for change.
yeah.
is his
Barter.
Instagram.
Harder
Okay.
for change.
Okay.
Yeah, he does dope work.
Y'all did a
That's the man
collaboration,
right
didn't
there.
you? You and Barter for Change, Brandon.
Us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did like we donated like pretty much all the profits for some t-shirts for DACA. Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Crazy. That's the
We did, like,
event I met him at.
Yeah.
I think I met him the next morning when we went on the bike ride. Like I think it was like the
Oh,
day
yeah.
after.
That was at the Glitter Good too, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we kind of all low-key stem from like the beta guy.
I know. That's the hub right there.
You guys all
It is.
residual
beehive.
checks.
Damn, I think I'm probably the only person who's never been there yet.
It's cool.
You should go.
I ate burritos there
Make
one
an
time.
appointment.
Well, dude, I'm moving back this summer,
Get a cut.
and like once that
Get a
happens, I'll
fade.
go. Yo, the thing is, like, all right, I'm very weird about my hair, not in the way that I actually care, but like literally in my entire life, 2 people have ever cut my hair, and one is the mother of the person who currently cuts my hair. So really, I've only had like 1.5 people cut my hair in my entire life, and it's nerve-wracking to go anywhere else.
You gotta let Jesse do whatever he wants to your hair. Come on, just one time.
I be seeing those cuts, and I'm just like, damn, bro, that's.
Let him put the outlet.
It looks clean, but like, bro, I don't know.
I feel you, bro. Like, I've always been intimidated by going into barbershops and being obligated to talk about like sports and shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like with the greater good, it's like for artists, you know?
Yeah,
Like, I get to talk
For
about
real,
shit I
yeah.
actually like. Yeah.
that's true. Damn.
Jesse's having a pop-up event,
That's so
isn't he? With Isaiah soon. When's that?
May 5th.
I think it's on a Friday.
It's like this week, right?
Yeah.
No, 15th.
May 15th.
15th.
15th,
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isaiah's having a pop-up. I think you could like buy a package and then you like, it's a $40 package. You get some stuff with it. And then you get you're also entered into a raffle to win like one of a couple of paintings that are really fucking big. I think they were like 64 by 48. That's really big.
That's huge. 64. Fuck, that's 5 fucking feet, dude.
64 by 48.
Where would I put that shit?
Thank you.
Dude, I would have to take all of those off and put it just in that one spot.
Inches, bro.
And that planted one's definitely like almost like 3 by 4.
Damn.
That's pretty
Yeah.
big, yeah.
I'm gonna go though. I might get there early before opening and then just.
I'm gonna prepay for some shit and have you pick it up, all right?
All right. I
My
got
boy
you.
vaccinated. He going everywhere.
Hey.
I
We
went to La-
outside.
I went to La Bohemia the last 2 Sundays in a row just because I gotta go.
Breathe that fresh air.
Hopefully they don't get COVID. Fuck.
You'd be alright. The thing is, like, if you get it, you won't die. That's like a for sure with the vaccine. That's all the vaccine does. Is like make sure you good enough to not have to go to the hospital. And that's all we really cared about. We cool with getting sick, man. People be fucking going out with colds and shit and the flu for how many fucking years and getting everybody sick. Nobody gave a shit.
Going to the bathroom without fucking washing their hands. Fucking nasty.
Yeah,
asses.
bro. We just try not to die over some BS. Damn, look at her face, bro. When you said no washing hands, she was like, "Oh, y'all nasty." I wash my hands.
I don't know about that one, man.
Yeah,
Bro.
I wash my hands. I wash.
You're
my
telling
hands.
me you never walked into the bathroom and you noticed you and some random ass fool pee at the same time and then
Yeah,
he just
no.
walks out and you
I've
just wash
seen
your
people
hands
do
and you're
that.
like, oh, what the
Bro,
fuck?
and working at honestly, dude, working at QT, I would see that shit all the time. And then sometimes you'd walk out and you see those motherfuckers getting shit off the taquito thing. I'd be like, oh, bruh, I gotta go clean all of these.
Yeah, those are bomb too. I'm not about to have those. I'm worried.
Yeah, you gotta grab that shit with your hand, bro. Don't use those
I
tongs.
feel like COVID like helped us with our hygiene.
Dude, blowing out birthday candles. Who thought that was a good idea?
Damn.
Yeah, let's just spit on this cake before we give it to 15 kids.
That's not a good idea.
It's that COVID cake.
COVID cake. Oh man. But yeah, hopefully we are better prepared next time and it's nothing like it is this time. Because this shit could have easily been done back to normal already.
Yeah, for real. I really feel like we dropped the ball on this one. I was telling Michael,
Bro.
like, Arizona's the West Coast Florida.
Dude, we didn't drop the ball, but we like dropped it and then fucking punted it like far as fuck away from us. Like it was so
That's
bad.
true.
Oh man. But we'll be alright. Alright.
Yo, on site, you guys got anything in the works?
Yeah, bro. So we got some solo drops coming out, but we got something with No Name. coming out.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Yeah,
Some giblets?
we wanna make a short film. and have like a pop up at the studio. We're working on this. We're still early in it, but shout out Chase, man.
Yeah, shout out Chase.
Damn, I haven't seen Chase in a minute, dude. I think the last time I saw Chase was at your place, Mike.
Damn, for the Hard Boy episode?
Yeah, like a year ago.
He's about to have
so
it. He's about to start his own pizza thing, huh?
His own pizza thing?
Yeah.
Hey,
So
because
if y'all didn't know, Chase is a member of the Hardy Boys. Chase is a little older. He's around our age, probably like 26, 27. And he also is a cook at Local Style Grinds, which just opened up their second location.
Shout them out for sure, bro.
Shout out Local Style.
Local Style, bro.
Right? Is it Mill Ave or is it Mill?
Arizona Mill, the mall.
Yeah, Arizona Mill.
I still haven't had Taco Tuesday, man.
Is it like in the food court or is it like in one of those buildings around it?
It's in the food court.
Okay. I'm going to check it out next time I go.
Yeah. Well, guys, I got to leave. I want to thank you guys for the opportunity.
You got 5 minutes? Or you gotta go right now? Okay. We can just wrap it up. All right. So we always kind of end this with like 3 questions. First one is always the same. It's like, where can we find you or your stuff, your product, like your websites, Instagrams, all that stuff. If you want to start, Nathan, you can kind of.
Yeah, for sure. So find me Instagram Onsight AZ. Follow them, and then NTGPV300. On Instagram, yeah. Pretty much it.
300.
300, yeah. Keep it 300.
Raymond, where are we going to find you at?
So you can find me at shopkreto.com, but we're looking to get that changed soon to just kreto.com. But yeah, and Instagram is Kreto Phoenix, just with a K and then PHX at the end.
Yeah, so Kreto's going to be spelled, the new domain's going to be KR and then E with the little.
Hey, don't tell them because I don't want to buy it.
Hey,
I already bought it.
You bought it? Okay. Oh, yeah.
I paid for it. All I gotta do is just make your Shopify account point to the server, and so we'll figure that out.
All right.
Yeah, so that it's gonna happen. So KRETO.com, but with a little accent over the E.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray wants you to fucking figure out how to write that E. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
I think on Mac you just hold it down, right?
Or Kreto.
Yeah, my bad, Ray. I didn't know, man.
What is Kreto? What is that?
So Kreto is just a play on the Spanish word for concrete, which is concreto.
Okay.
Just simplified.
And so, yeah, Ray makes pots out of concrete. He also has instant holders now. I don't know if he put them on the shop yet, but I've seen them.
Nah, not in the shop yet, but they're coming very soon.
That exclusive.
I'll cop.
I got 2.
Appreciate it.
I got a green one.
Hey.
Yo, I feel like literally Ray's shit gets leaked on the outlet like every other week.
I leaked it last week.
This is why I stopped showing them shit.
Can't keep your damn mouth shut.
He showed me a picture of some fucking shit earlier, and he showed it to me from his phone. Before he used to send me shit. Now he don't send me.
He just shows it to you like that. He's like, hey, don't touch, bro.
Yeah. All right.
What about you,
Trish?
You can find me on Instagram as Teaplnt, without the A on plant. That's it.
PLNT. Okay. All right. If you could go back in time and stop the invention of the smartphone, would you do it or not?
No.
No, you guys are all with the smart. I mean, like the internet would still be a thing, and like all of that would still be a thing, but not everybody would be connected all the time. You know what I mean? There would be some downtime.
But it's like easy access.
What?
It's like
We'd be gatekeeping information and technology.
Bro,
I mean, it's
TikTok's about that.
Future, man. I feel like people are really gonna make a change in the world because kids are sharing knowledge. And like before, you just went to school and you learned how to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Now it's not that shit no more.
Yeah, but is that because of smartphones?
That hate on TikTokers, bro. Like kids are finding out ways to make millions And
Well,
like,
I still don't have TikTok. I gotta download it, bro.
Bro, you old,
It's
bro. Come
addicting.
on.
It's addicting though.
It is. It really is.
But it's a good business strategy.
yeah, it's a lot easier to make $1 million on it than like it ever was before, like 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's crazy.
Well, like the way it works is like once you blow up on one, you're able to monetize on like a bunch of platforms. So like if your TikTok blows up, your Instagram is probably gonna blow up. You can probably start a YouTube. You can fucking get a Twitter. Like all of those will pay you just for being on there. And if you can pop on one, it's easy carryover because we're all on all of those. Not like anybody's just on TikTok and that's it.
Dang. So unanimous? We all want the internet on our phone? Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no, I would stop it. I would be like, nah, bro. I just think like, bro, people are way too into their phones, man.
Okay.
Like I still think the internet is like a beautiful, great thing, and the access to it and what it's developed into shouldn't be diminished. I just don't think we need access 24/7 at our fingertips. You know what I mean? Like,
so is that you really hating on phones or just people being addicted?
People being idiots. He hates the human civilization.
Yeah. Like,
Basically.
I don't know, bro. I just leave my phone places sometimes. Like,
bro, I gotta call him
like
10 times to get hold of it.
other rooms and stuff. Like, I'm not attached to it at all. But there's other people that are not anything like that. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily bad, but like sometimes I think that does interfere with like human interaction.
Yeah. You just gotta find like a good balance of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
All right, final question.
Final question. If you could have any one dessert tonight, what would it be?
Oreo Blizzard from Dairy Queen.
What size?
Large.
He jumped on that so quick.
Alright. What about you, Nathan?
Are we going Chili's, that chocolate?
What the
The lava cake? Ooh,
Yeah,
that shit fire, bro.
That's an easy question, brother.
Let's go, Ray. What do you got?
Man, I've never been a sweets person. I've always been like salty or spicy or sour. Like I want it to hurt. But I guess if like I had to choose, it's that one. What's that one dessert where like there's like berries on top and you have to crack it?
Oh,
Creme brulee.
that's
Oh yeah.
Creme brulee.
With the torch.
Yeah, I
That's
fuck
some
with creme
fancy
brulee
shit.
heavy.
I've never had that.
Hey, bro, you
That
could
is
have
kinda
anything. You picked a $4 dessert. Don't hate on Ray.
Hey, that shit bomb, bro. Oreo cookies? Are you
Hey,
serious?
I'm built different.
For real. What about you, Trish? What you getting?
Honestly, I usually go to like the Asian market, H Mart, and I would get this like $2 ice cream. Bro, it's so bomb. It's like a popsicle, and that's like every shoot. Like after I get done with work, like I go to H Mart all the way in Mesa.
Is that the one on like
Yeah.
Dobson and Southern? Something like that?
No, the actual address.
It's like on Tempe
But-
Mesa border ish. It's got like a sushi restaurant in the same thing. Okay, I
Yes.
fuck with that place.
I'm obsessed. I think we're gonna have to all get a popsicle one day.
I'm
It's
down.
bomb.
That and they got some demi sodas and the high chews. I fuck with those. Oh,
Yes, I choose.
Asian countries
Bro, I
hit the
should be
snack
bringing
shit
my job.
right, bro.
I got cavities.
don't blame the high chews, bro.
That's plain.
Alright, I'm trying to think of a good one because you guys definitely said some that like are my go-tos. Bro, I really like those. You guys ever have drumsticks with like the peanuts on the outside? Those shits are fire.
Oh yeah.
I want one of those,
Bottom.
but yeah, I want to custom make it where the bottom is like halfway up the cone.
Oh, bro, come on, you read my mind.
Bro,
Chocolate.
yeah,
Hey, hey.
we need that shit, bro.
Don't forget the ice
Hey,
cream.
you guys ever
Just
eat
give me
the bottom
the
like
cone.
that and just throw it
Dude, from the bottom. I don't know. That seems
Bro, I just
messy.
want to point out how funny Nathan is.
Bro, this is one of the funniest guests. You gotta come back, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm gonna come back for sure, bro.
you guys are all welcome back.
Imagine he just had a cone and he just bites the bottom off of it.
Yo, honestly,
What the fuck?
That's for the chocolate.
like
I'm gonna next time we have you on, I'm gonna Venmo you some cash so you can go get one right before, and we gonna do it together. I'm gonna get one too.
All of us. I got them too. Let's go.
But yeah, I appreciate you for stopping by. I won't keep you any longer. It was, I mean, we almost made 2 hours, so like it's not like we cut it short or anything. We always welcome everybody back. So even if it's like next Sunday, if you want to just stop by, say what's up.
Yeah, that Discord channel's gonna be there. So
so you're already in. All you'll ever have to do is click on the outlet. Please let us know ahead of time though, so we can kind of plan like the screens and everything. And if you guys have like friends or other guests that you know would be like a good fit for us, like it's very chill vibes, you know what I mean? Like we'll probably end up reaching out to a lot of people that are like connected to people that are on this one. That's how we try to do it. That way there's some connection already. Yeah, you guys are always welcome back. And again, I appreciate you for stopping by.
Yeah, we greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you. Hey, let me show something real quick before you go.
Exclusive.
To the people that are
Exclusive.
to the people that are like following me and shit and looking when I'm dropping, but I just want to show you this.
I'm taking a picture.
Oh shit. Oh
Don't
shit.
take a picture.
Adorable.
Bro, that's fire.
Look at this packaging, bro.
All right, that's it.
Jesus.
Hey, detail.
hey.
Get in the detail, bro.
Thank you for that, Ray.
Yes, I love this. That's why we have that podcast, so we can get these exclusives.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
For sure, guys.
Thank you.
I'll catch you guys all later.
Later.
All right, peace.